Even though it's in the center of town, the old high school in Boynton Beach is one of South Florida's most mysterious buildings. Plans are in the works to renovate it and use it for something else. News Channel 5's Evan Axelbank is joining us live tonight from Boynton Beach. Evan?
Jim, this building is 84 years old, and that's why there is so much decay even on the outside of this building. It's rarely opened to the general public, and that's why there's a bit of unknown when it comes to this building. But City Hall says that it should be generating hope. Boynton fourth grader Ruth Tima has long had scary suspicions about the old high school.
That it's haunted, there's a lot of ghosts in it and monsters.
Whose ghosts? Maybe the elementary school students from the 80s, or the kitchen staff from the 60s, or the drill team from the 40s. Boynton Beach building mechanic Fabian Proano probably knows this building as well as anybody and has heard all the rumors.
A lot of that stuff don't even make sense.
But he still feels the history, especially of what he calls the gymotorium, a combination gym and auditorium on the second floor. It's where these 1939 teens played basketball. The court was used until the 80s. You can still see the bleachers and hoops.
Think about all the people, how cheerful and how happy they were when they were spending their times. This was the only thing they had. So I see a lot of history here.
Today there are holes in the floor, peeling lead paint, and asbestos. It's why we wore protective suits.
Be careful here when you walk on those areas, because they could give and you could land in the first floor.
But the consulting firm hired to turn this into something people can use again sees the gym as the centerpiece, something to renovate for meeting space, a banquet hall, or perhaps a basketball court and theater, what it was made for 84 years ago. Can you see it? Proano can. Without the ghosts, just the history.
This was one of the original buildings.
Do you like the idea of restoring this gym in this area to its former glory?
Absolutely. This is a challenge for anybody and everybody.
It was originally thought that this building would take $8 million to renovate, but the consulting firm in charge of this project says it could, at the most, take $3.2 million to renovate. We're live in Boynton Beach tonight. Evan Axelbank, WPTV, News Channel 5.